This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information.
Going MVP. Did you just say he has three brothers and one's name is Dante?
Yeah, Dante and I would definitely want to try a spaghetti and meatball Pop-Tart. I mean, a TSA office over there is fine. I would also be the one that tickles the scale as well. Because think about how easy of a job that is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I don't either.
Well, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am Ace, and of course, my co-host is back with us tonight, and his name is none other than Mr. Isaiah Leong. Isaiah, how are you doing tonight, my man?
Well, I was doing good for the first 15 minutes before we started the program, and then right when the intro was playing, I was holding a cup of coffee in my left arm, holding my pizza as well, and then the coffee just slipped off my arm and spilled. So now I'm busy, trying to clean up that cup of coffee on the floor, and not get in trouble by airport operations. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I mean, besides that, everything's doing pretty good. I mean, CBS. I want to give a shout out to CBS, because the thing is that one of my favorite shows is Young Sheldon, and CBS not only extended Young Sheldon, but they made a brand new show based off of Young Sheldon, a sequel. So the Young Sheldon universe continues, fellas. The greatest show on television continues. So move over, Big Bang Theory. Move over, How I Met Your Mother. Move over, Friends. Young Sheldon is the new #1 undisputed best show of television all time.
All right, never
even though
speak
it's in their
again.
final season.
Never, ever, ever speak again on shows ever again. All right, Mr. Crispy Bacon, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Glad to be back on, and Young Sheldon's in their final season.
And Mr. Big Game James, welcome back. I know it's been a long time since you've been on the show. We're definitely glad you're back. So how are you doing tonight?
I was good until I heard about Young Sheldon, so I don't want to hear about that ever again. I had some chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side tonight, so I feel good.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that, James.
You're welcome, I think.
Yeah, of course. Right. So yeah, we're definitely thank you for that. I guess thank you, Isaiah. I guess.
No.
And then Crispy, of course, thank you. But
Sure.
Tonight, yes, we have some great topics for you tonight. Actually, this first one is actually kind of interesting in a way. Because I kind of want to see, your guys' thoughts on this. Actually, let's see, why is it not?
Here you go.
There it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go.
This woman hasn't washed her hair in over 20 years, and this is what they
hell
found.
no.
The woman stopped washing her hair when she was 10 years old, and as time went by, this is what the hair began to look like. Every time the woman stepped out into public, she drew unwanted attention. A persistent swarm of flies hovered around her hair, leading to many uncomfortable stares from onlookers. customers. The situation escalated to the point where store owners, not wanting the disturbance, would ask her to leave. Feeling embarrassed and desperate for change, she decided it was time to take action. Resolute, she made her way to a nearby hairdresser, determined to free herself from the persistent pests. The very next day, driven by a newfound determination, she headed to the salon to have her hair chopped off. The hairdresser began to work. They made a startling discovery within her tresses that no one could have ever anticipated. While washing the hair, the hairdresser found a ton of lice in the woman's hair. This is what it looked like. The woman had hair in so long that she did not even know how much lice was in it.
So, right? I don't even like when I saw that. I was like, why? Just why? Like, Isaiah, what's your thoughts?
Well, first of all, goodbye my pizza now, because I was trying to eat my pizza and then I saw that and I completely lost my appetite. So thanks TikTok for ruining my dinner. About the hair, or about this TikTok video, it kind of reminds me, and I'm gonna bring up some shows tonight that you guys probably will think it's irrelevant, but it reminds me of an episode of my favorite show, Shaun the Sheep. It reminds me of Shaun the Sheep. There was a episode in Shaun the Sheep where the dog refuses to take a bath for like weeks and weeks and weeks. And you can guess how bad the dog smelled and how much mud was on the dog, how dirty the dog was, and how much fleas or flies were surrounding the dog at every junction. And it reminds me of that. Like, in the end, the dog stunk so bad and refused to take a bath so much that they had to kick the dog out of the barn because the dog smelled so bad. But it really reminds me of that. They obviously didn't find a lot of lice in the dog, but it just like that scene of flies swirling around, the mud all over, it just reminds me of that. But first of all, I can't really imagine not taking or not washing my hair. Was it not washing your hair, right?
Yeah, she didn't wash her hair since she's like 10 years old.
Oh my God, I can't imagine how bad that hair would have smelled. And also, like, I know a lot of women, they don't like to wash their hair often, so I get that. But not washing your hair for like 10, 15 plus years, it's like, how can you even live with yourself? How can you even like sleep at night and sleep comfortably being like, wow, I smell so bad? You'll smell it, even with yourself. So, I take like 3 showers a day, and, every time I got to wash my hair. So I can't even imagine not washing my hair like every day for 10, 15 plus years. Can't imagine it.
Interesting. Three times a day?
What?
You should what?
He probably don't pay the water bill.
Yeah, no joke. I shower before I go to bed at night. Shower in the morning, definitely, because you gotta, because for us men, sometimes we get long hair. We don't want our hair spiking off. And who uses hair gel? That's one of the most overrated products in the nation. So I'd rather take a shower and use natural water than, use something that's chemicals. And then, you got to shower right after work and before dinner because you want to smell good. So, yeah, I shower 3 times a day. That's no joke.
Okay. Anyway, now I'll go to James on this. So, James, I kind of saw you peeking away from the video a little bit, and you're like trying to block it out because you're like, oh my God. What's your thoughts on this video?
I should do that every time Isaiah talks, honestly. But, man, it reminds me of someone that used to go to our local Jack in the Box restaurant every week, like I used to go. And they just happen to be in there and just like take refuge from the cold at night or whatever. And I remember her hair being just like that, but curled up, where it just curled up in the air because it was so hard and stale. and the smell I still remember to this day. You know, it's pretty much all of Northern California probably smells like that, and Southern California as well. But I just could not get over that smell. So I exactly know what it would probably smell like, but to the max probably. I want to know if this is in America or somewhere else, because man, it's awful when people just let them, they don't care about their appearance, or they just don't have, any decency, integrity, and just feels like this is the case here. I mean, I would never let that happen to me, no matter what circumstance I'm in. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. I think the interesting part is that she chose that she's wanted to have the world's longest, hair, and so it became a problem to wash it. And it's like, okay, if it becomes a problem to wash it, then why in the end do you choose to keep continuing to do what you're doing? Like that's the thing that gets me, because I don't understand that one, and that's not something that I could personally do myself.
Yeah.
But since Dragon Viper has the longest hair here, and people know him as, the movie Rapunzel was made after him. So, Dragon Viper, what is your thoughts?
That's so disgusting. I mean, if I don't care if the person wanted the longest hair or whatever, you still need to maintain it. If you don't want to maintain it, don't grow the hair. That's disgusting. And yeah, I do have long hair, but I maintain my hair. So I couldn't imagine going, a long period of time without even washing my hair. So yeah, that's disgusting, and I don't know why anybody would have the right idea to do something like that.
All right, Mr. Crispy Bacon. Were you excited about the lady not washing her hair for 20 years?
No, I couldn't do that. No.
No.
Not even for the world's longest hair. No.
Right? So Christy's saying, I've heard that extremely long hair can cause headaches. And she's also saying, I can't go a day without washing my hair.
Same.
You know what? Showers are super important. And I think we're all I think we're all in agreement here that 20 years without washing your hair is freaking crazy.
She invented social distancing. That was the thing before pandemic.
Now
he had to have.
Yeah, and the thing is like, that lice itch. So if she had like an infestation, how would you not feel that?
I couldn't imagine.
She probably was itching every day, honestly.
Probably. I mean, yeah, lice.
Yeah, she had to be. But still, come on. 20 years, that's definitely, I can tell you that's definitely a no-go on that. I can tell you that right now. That is an absolute no-go. Not happening. Not anytime soon is that happening. Is that correct with everybody here? Not happening anytime?
Not happening.
Exactly.
Nope.
And Crispy, I know that 100% that you would say that too, along with everybody else would also be saying that too. So in the end, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Right? Okay, so this next video here is kind of interesting because everybody here, I believe everybody here drives. Is that correct?
Nope.
Wait. Isaiah? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't.
I don't drive, yeah.
Crispy, do you?
Yeah.
You do drive, okay. So Crispy drives. James, I know you drive. So this person is driving and he's doing this dash cam and he's like, there's nothing you can do. Now you give me whether you think there's something he can do or not. So
What?
exactly.
Hit the brakes, maybe. But
Observation 1, maybe look at the cars in front of you.
yeah.
So, James, I kind of saw that look there, and he said there's not. His thing on the video was he said there's nothing I could have done.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something.
So, what do you think, James?
It's awful because you're literally putting evidence against you. That's the first thing I was thinking, like, okay, if this is an accident, you have it where you could not stop because you were distracted. So you're gonna get into trouble no matter what. Depending if you couldn't stop or you could still get still hit them or not. You're still putting people in harm's way. It's awful to see that. It's gonna be amazing too how many more videos you might find of these. Like you see some dash cams, at least they're not distracted. See, those videos I can see better, but dude, you have the space to maybe stop. I know it's a big rig, it looked like, but or maybe it was a van, I couldn't tell. I think it was a big rig, but anyway.
It was a big rig. It was a big
Usually
rig.
big rig, you have the headset on and you're not out here. I do follow somebody named Joey Whispers, and they're able to go viral without actually, crashing into stuff. He's the one that calls out people for, stupid driving. And he's never had an issue like that because he's never, taken his phone out or anything like that. So these videos, I bet it's happening more and more often, even though laws can prevent, being off your phone like it is in California. But it seems like it's relaxed over the years. So maybe it's happening a lot more than we see it, and it's being hidden.
Yeah, absolutely. But my thing that got me the most is when the guy posts and says, there's nothing I could do. And I'm like, yeah, there is.
2 hands on the wheel. Yeah, stoppage.
So, Isaiah, I know you don't drive. Okay, I know you don't drive. But when the video was going, I saw you flick on your camera really quick and make a funny face. What was the funny face about?
The funny face is of, listen, I don't drive, but I probably could drive better than that guy if I tried. Because, dude, it just looked like, because I missed the first part of the video because my internet was flickering, but I missed the first part of the video. But it looked like he just turned on his camera and he just purposely slammed into that guy. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Like, I do agree with you guys. That's why I was like, the funny face I was making, like, what are you doing? I mean, you could easily stop and, like, why are you, purposely just driving even more? Like, that's what I don't understand. But, I agree with James that, a lot of these videos are always happening because people want to get on social media and, go viral for the wrong reasons. But, yeah, and sadly, like, there's so many things going on that a lot of the police, they don't even do anything about it. So they keep letting it happen. But I mean, I'm with you guys. This dude, he could have easily stopped. He could have, put his hands on the steering wheel. It reminds me of a Florida man story. It just reminds me of something stupid that would go on somewhere down in that state. That beautiful, even though I love that state, but it would just remind me of something that would go on there.
Okay. All right. Dragon Viper.
Ace, can you redo that video again?
I can. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it looks like a dash cam. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
See, that's what I don't understand. It's on a
He's
dash
not paying
cam.
attention.
He
He's
doesn't
just
have
not
his
paying
phone
attention.
out.
He hadn't have been paying attention because there was plenty of time to slow down and stop. So there was things he could have done. That's stupid. I don't know.
Just no, I get it. I get what you're saying though, and so now that after watching the video, we know that he had a dash cam. He wasn't, really holding his phone. He had a dash cam, but still, that even makes it more to where like, you had plenty of time to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
You had your dash cam.
Revoke the
Should've been
license
distracted.
immediately.
It should have been right there. Should have been paying attention. Could have stopped. That's stupid.
Isaiah, you were saying something?
Yeah, revoke the license immediately. That dude should never be allowed to drive again. I mean, it looks like me if I were to drive a plane, to be honest with you. I mean, that's how bad it looked. Like it's a dash cam video. So you're not holding your phone, you're not distracted on the phone, and you just drive right into the other cars. It makes no sense.
Crispy Bacon.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's, granted he did use a dash cam, but it's almost like he put up set up the dash cam and then went, hey, I'm going to try to get views on this video, but I did nothing wrong. Or if I did something wrong, what did I do wrong? It's almost like he purposely did this. He had plenty of time to move over, hit his brake, something like that, but it shouldn't have been that way.
No, and I 100% agree. Like that definitely could have been something that prevented. He had like a good half mile. Like you can see that the cars are stopped. But that's the only reason I shared that was because he put, "There's nothing I could do," and I'm like, "Yeah, there is." And so that was why I shared it with everybody, because there was something that he actually could have done when he said that there wasn't, but there indeed was plenty he could have done. Okay, so going into our next one, some of you might have heard about this, but it's kind of this one's going around crazy because people are just talking about it so much, and I kind of wanted to get everybody's opinion on it.
People are upset with Chick-fil-A after this girl did something funny and went viral, then got fired. So this girl was just fired from working at Chick-fil-A a couple of days ago when a customer decided to start recording her while she was working. While taking an order, this girl kind of made a funny face, and the video quickly went up on TikTok.
What the?
On the video funny, and we're saying she looked little. But shortly after Chick-fil-A saw this video on TikTok, the store manager fired her on the spot. This is causing a lot of people to get upset about this, saying she didn't do anything wrong and she was making the customers laugh. And a lot of people are mentioning she wasn't even the one who was recording in the store. How could she get fired? But this got even worse when her TikTok account also got taken down by TikTok for no reason. Now some are saying the official Chick-fil-A must have saw the video and decided to contact the store manager to fire her along with taking her account down. But right now it's not clear what exactly happened, and people are trying to get justice for her because she didn't do anything wrong, and the video was 15 seconds, so it's not like she wasn't doing her job.
Okay. So we see that this one has gone viral because of the simple fact that she was fired over that, when people were to say she was trying to have a good time here. Isaiah, what is your thoughts? Like, do you feel like Chick-fil-A was in the right for firing this girl?
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? If I'm the girl, I say thank you very much for firing me and get the hell out of there. Because if I'm working for a job that is like a prison that doesn't even let me run a funny face, then then I might as well leave, because I would rather work for a job that I can have fun, I can have a good time and still do the job and I'm not doing anything wrong, and then work for a job that is like a military boot camp. Like, I just don't understand that situation. And she's taking the order, and part of customer service, like I work in customer service, part of customer service is like you're supposed to make the customers happy. You're supposed to make the customer have a great day. So if the customer wants her to make a funny face and do like a Daisy Duck impression, then so be it. I mean, I do funny faces to little kids all the time. We have little kids that come up to our ticket counter because they're traveling somewhere, and some of them are scared of flying. So I make a funny face, I make a funny joke, and yeah, like I just try to have fun with it. So I think like she definitely deserves some justice. But if I were her, I would be like, thank you very much for firing me. It's a blessing in disguise. She probably hated working there anyways.
So maybe you misheard me at the very beginning because what threw me off was when I said, "Do you feel like she deserves to be fired?" And then you said, "Yes, absolutely." And then you said, and then I would have her thank the company for firing her because for not being able to work at a job to have fun. I'm like, wait, didn't you just say that? Yes, absolutely, she should be fired. And then,
dude, I'm in a pizza coma right now. I'm eating my pizza. I'm in one of those pizza comas, so my mind's not working properly. But dude, I did misheard when you were saying Ace.
Okay.
I do gotta. What I'll say is I'll disagree with your question. I think she was unfairly fired. But if I'm her, I'm sending the company roses, chocolate. Heck, I'm doing a TikTok or I'm doing a cameo video from William Hung thank youing that company for firing me because I want to have fun and do the job than be at a strict military boot camp style job.
Okay, so James, this one comes to you. Now, two things. Do you feel like she should have been fired, number one? And number two, do you feel like it was right for TikTok to ban her account?
This must have been an act of God. And God being, part of Chick-fil-A, I think they're probably very strict on things like that. Not being on TikTok, not, making Chick-fil-A look bad at any point in any way. And then TikTok, being as big it is, probably it's talking to Chick-fil-A and be like, hey, we don't want anything like that again, so you have to ban her. It's crazy, but it's just how strict probably things are in that company. Like, I really never seen a TikTok like that inside a Chick-fil-A. So I don't think she should be fired. I just think that maybe she probably has to have a talking to by, Jesus or whomever is running things. What was your second question?
The second question was, do you think that her TikTok account should have been banned?
No, I don't think so. We've seen worse on TikTok, and I won't get into that, but there's worse things out there on TikTok, and that was just a little fun, like William Hung was saying down there. Just having fun with things. You could tell when I instantly saw that, I started laughing every time I've seen it the last week or two. Basically it was like, hey, you don't want the Chick-fil-A sauce? It's just funny because it's like, I wouldn't find, if that was happening to me, I wouldn't find it to be rude. I would just find it to be like, I would be funny. I'd be laughing, but I would just brush it off like, nah, I'll just have another sauce, like the Zesty Buffalo or whatever, like they wanted in the video. I wouldn't take it personal at all. But I think it's being ran just very strict, and I don't like that.
Okay, so you do agree that she shouldn't have been fired?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Dragon Viper, do you feel like she should have been fired?
I don't think she should have been. Actually, I'm kind of on the line on this because I don't think she should have been fired. She should have been talked to and explained that was, well, not so much inappropriate, but against what they want their workers to do. I feel that coming from a background where I've worked at a lot of different places, and there's times to have fun and there's times to be professional, and I've dealt with a lot of professionalism in a lot of different jobs. They have the main thing is they want their company to look good, they want their business to look good, they want their staff and their workers to be professional. And so I feel that it's a little overboard firing her. Just set her down and say you need to be a little more professional when it comes to the customers. You could have a good time, but be more professional than being on social media and recording yourself. So I think there's a time to have fun, a time to be serious when you're doing your job. And no, she shouldn't have been fired. She should have just been talked to. And
Okay,
they should not have gotten rid of her TikTok.
But the thing is, though, too, is that maybe you missed it, but she did not actually record herself.
Well, I know.
It was the customer that thought it was funny, and they thought it was cool that she was doing that, so the customer had recorded it.
No, I know.
Which I get what you're saying too, but when it comes to like my side of it, when I look at that, I'm like, you know what? In customer service, customers want you to be funny. They want you to be warm. They want you to be inviting. So in a situation like this, I'm looking at this going, hey, if I go into a Chick-fil-A, I want to see somebody like that. Like I want to see somebody that's, having a good time and showing customers, hey, when you're here, you're going to have a good time, instead of just walking in saying, all right, so you want the number one. Okay, do you want the filet sauce with that? No.
We'll have some life behind your questions.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I want the person to be fun.
Exactly.
When I'm there. It makes it a heck of a lot better.
But there's a line.
So, Crispy Bacon, do you feel like she should have been fired?
No, I don't think she should have been fired. I think what maybe crossed the line with Chick-fil-A was the social media aspect of it. I don't think it was necessary making the faces, making the customers laugh or something like that. I think it was more towards the social media aspect of it. And maybe she was told several times, to not do that. I'm not sure the full story of it. And then maybe that's why she got fired, but I don't think she should have been fired. Maybe just don't have people post it on social media, or you post it on social media.
Well, yeah, especially banning her TikTok account. That to me is like going way, way, way far past anything that should have happened. Because I agree with James. Like, you look at some of the things on TikTok now, and you're like, really, this girl's TikTok account gets banned for doing that? Yet you're going to allow this person to do this on TikTok?
Yeah.
You got to be freaking kidding me. So there's
Yup.
a lot worse things that you're going to see on TikTok than that. And you're going to ban a girl's TikTok account because of that? I'm like, that to me is blasphemous. That is crazy.
It's disgraceful. That's what that is.
It is. Now, whether or not people again, believe that she should be fired, that's fine. I don't feel it, and a lot of us agree and say no, she definitely should not have been fired. So now going into our next one, I know 100% what Isaiah would say on this one, because of the simple fact that somebody shared this. So I was friends with somebody on Facebook, and basically what they were saying was, they go, hey, so I went in this house And when I went in this house, I found this little door in the floor, and they were actually showing pictures of it, like when they went in there. And he said, so I opened this up, and he's like, it was a secret freaking door that led like underneath the house. It was a secret passage, like a secret door. And he said there was like no, you really couldn't see anything because there was no lights. So if you just buy a house and you see this secret passage, are you going to attempt to go down there to find out what the heck is down there and where it leads? Are you willing to take that chance? And I know Isaiah's absolutely saying yes. So Isaiah, you're saying yes, 100%. You would agree. You would take that chance.
No, not 100%, 1,000%. I would take that chance because you don't know. It might be gold in there, right? It could be gold. It could be like that secret treasure map that leads to some great stuff. So if you don't go down there, you'll never find out like what it is. It could potentially be bad. I mean, it could be a dragon. It could be something, along those lines of something very, very wild. But I mean, it could be something great. Like, because normally when there's a secret door, right? When there's a secret door, like I think it's someone trying to block you from getting something great that's in there or doesn't want you to pick up what that is. So I would obviously take that risk and do it. Because I love to adventure, and you know what? Like, it might be something good. It's like the phrase, and Ace and Chris and James and Randy. Like, I'm not really good with phrases. I'm probably gonna butcher this massively, but it's like that person says. It might be something good in door one or whatever quote that quote I was thinking about.
That quote you were thinking about there. All right.
Let's see what's behind door one.
Yeah, right. So, James, would you try it? Would you do it?
Yeah, but the thing is, before buying the house, I would look, at every area and ask, what is this? Where does this lead to? Let's go check it out. What this is. So I know you see it in movies a lot. You see this happen, where they go down and find something in the dark. But just for fun, I think I would do it. I would make it a video, and then just check it out. And if it's anything crazy, I would, send it to the realtor, and then just say, hey, I don't know what this is, but you better come check this out.
I mean, James, if it was a bear, I mean, you can fight it.
That's right.
So this is actually what he shared. I was able to go back and find the video. So this is the first one. He found that there, and then this is the second. That's the second video to it. When you open it up and you look down, that's what you see right there.
Dude, that honestly, like, it reminds me of like one of those movies where you got like a murder in that room and you got dead bodies. You got like dead bodies stored down there. Like, that kind of really reminds me. For some reason, like, I'm picturing like me just walking down these steps after opening the door, and then with the music like da 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 da, like that music. Like, oh man. But yeah, I mean, it looks like another room, to be honest with you, or another house down there.
So that's the second picture. That's him actually going down there. That's when you actually get down there. This is like another passage to it.
Pretty sure that's not blood on the wall. Just keep walking by.
Right, he just keeps walking.
Hey, my Wi-Fi doesn't work in here.
Check it. That's another part of it.
Perfect for hide and seek.
I mean,
once you clean the walls up, maybe.
I'm looking at that going, what the heck? And so that's legitimately what it looks like. It even has a light switch over there too.
That looks like a fire alarm.
Yeah, you can see a light switch like right there. So that.
Oh, that's a pipe. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
So it gets flooded down there. Well, I'd quickly like get it fixed into something that I can like work with, and make it like really something I could like live with. You know, just like a basement or something.
My new weight room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was all of it.
Sports cave room.
That was his secret. That was his secret. Like the secret room he found. Like that kind of like when you see that pipe that's coming out, it would kind of remind you like one of those Saw movies. Like you're down there and the guy's like I want to play a game, and you go, oh, what? And he's like, you must find your way out before the entire room floods. And it's like, wait, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta do what?
Yeah, exactly. I gotta do. So, Dragon Viper, you see a secret room like that? Are you doing it?
Well, I am an adventurer, and I do go wander off.
Yes, Randy.
So I would do it. I mean, I think the only thing that would stop me would be the spiders, if there were spiders involved. But other than that, yeah, absolutely, I would. I love exploring and wandering around and finding things, and so yeah, I would do it.
That's just crazy, though. I don't know if I could like.
Well, it also depends on the amount of space, because I am claustrophobic. So if it seemed like it was a little smaller, then no. But if it was big enough where I wasn't feeling enclosed, then yes.
Well, you can kind of see that got a little narrow there, and as James had pointed out to where he's like, that's not blood on the wall. So I mean, you kind of look at that and you're like, I don't know. Like,
if it was blood, it wouldn't scare me.
No, but I'm like, I might be adventurous and just try it, but I'm not 100% certain that I would. Crispy Bacon, how about you?
I'm adventurous to an extent. That's not it. No. I'm not even claustrophobic either, but that seems a little too narrow, and I don't know what I would use it for anyway, so it's probably a no for me.
Like I said, I value life. So
yeah.
So I don't want to like take that chance. You go down there and there's like an axe murder at the bottom or something like that, and you're like, what? You're like, what is going on here? Yeah, you walk in the middle of it and somebody just, or like a guy's just waiting with a chainsaw and you're like, oh great. That's what this was. Like the owner of the house still actually indeed lives here, and he was just waiting for me to come down in the secret room.
Yeah, let your mind wander there. Imagination.
Yes, it seemed. Hey, because you never know. You never ever know. That's all I'm trying to say is you never know. All right. Our next one I came up with actually interesting Dorito flavors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting Dorito flavors. I had to do it. Yeah, we like food. So the first one is Colossal char grilled steak Doritos.
Absolutely yes. Order one for me, Ace.
That actually sounds, I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. We have Dragon Ball. Yes. We have Isaiah who says yes. James, are you a yes on this?
No, I would try it, but I'm trying to figure out like how it would taste. Like, you know how you get those chicken strips, grilled chicken strips, and it's marinated? I just wonder how much marination there is on these chips, or if it's just powdered, marinated, and it doesn't taste as well. So I would try it though.
All right, so you try it. Crispy, how about you?
I would try it. Definitely.
Yeah, this is one that I think I would try because it actually doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Doritos black garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So James saying yeah.
Anything garlic, I would try.
So you're not really afraid to like get that pure garlic flavor in there to where you can't get rid of that taste in your mouth because it's so garlicky.
I don't mind that. I need garlic in my life, so yeah, I would try it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you now, the wife has banned me from eating any kind of garlic stuff.
Well, there's a tip there. Just be single if you eat garlic.
Right? All right. Isaiah, would you give this a shot?
You know what? The chip looks gangsterish. I'll tell you guys there with like the chip being like a black colored chip. Like wow.
Whoa.
But yeah, I mean, I would because I love garlic. You know, I've had black garlic before. With like black garlic noodle ramen soup. Oh my god, that is so delicious. So yeah, definitely, I like garlic. I wouldn't be afraid of garlic.
All right. Dragon Viper.
You know, I would try it. I don't know if I would like it, but it'd be one of those that'd be worth a try at least.
All right. Crispy.
I would try it. Why not? I like garlic.
Why not? Anchovy and garlic Doritos.
No.
James, is that a cutoff point right there?
Yeah, when you have a AN and then you add the CH and the OV, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
the anchovy.
Garlic and shrimp flavor with the Caesar salad dressing, that just smells like that woman's hair after a while. Oh.
Yeah, it says we'd try this Japanese flavored mashup. We're kind of hoping they taste like Caesar salad dressing.
Oh.
There's also a garlic and shrimp flavor.
Ooh. You know, I mean, you can't go wrong with anything that's garlic. I mean, put a couple of garlics in your beer. I mean, why not? I mean, that's pretty good as well. So, for me, you know what? I would try it just because I am a huge fan of anchovies. I do like anchovies, having them sometimes. So, yeah, anchovies and garlic. Yeah, it would taste very spiced up.
Okay.
No, the garlic would be spiced up.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dragon Viper.
Keep that away from me. Ew. No. No, anchovy should not be eaten, period. I don't care what it's on.
I found something that he won't try.
No, keep it away.
Crispy, would you try it?
I would not. I don't know. That doesn't sound right, no.
Okay, so we actually have a group that will not try that. Okay, a Doritos almond cheese.
What?
Yeah, Doritos.
Okay, no, I get it. Cheese and nuts are like a delicacy, right? For like snacks or hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would try it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Isaiah.
You know, it doesn't sound all that bad. I mean, I've had fruit platters with cheese, nuts and cheese, like James mentioned. It's a it's a delicacy. But yeah, I mean, I think that it doesn't sound that bad. Like out of all of this doesn't sound as bad as some of the ones that have been talked about. So for me, I would. And you know what? I would dip it in cinnamon bun frosting to add that sweetness flavor to it. Because I like something that is sweet and salty at the same time. And so yeah, I would try it for sure.
Well, according to this says this is half almond and half cheese. So that's.
So it reminds me of those packs of I forget what they're called, but they got like peanuts on one side and cheese on the other side.
I'm not sure what those are.
I'm not sure either, but.
Dragon Viper.
I would say no because I do not like the taste of almonds.
All right. Crispy.
I would try it.
And even Jean saying that she would try it too.
Of course she would.
Right? Of course. All right. Doritos Bits Zero's Texas Paprika.
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 What?
Yeah.
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 Paprika ain't bad.
Yeah,
Is it paprika? Is it paprika like seasoning for steak?
It could be steak or chicken
Yeah,
or
it's seasoned.
any kind of meat, I think.
So yeah, James, you're saying that paprika is good, but you're telling me if that's the only flavor on a chip, you would still do it.
Yeah, I would try it. I wouldn't be against it.
But it
I
wouldn't
don't
even be a chip though, right? It would be one of those like ring thingies that it's on the Doritos bag.
Huh?
Like
yeah, but that's still a chip though. They're called bits. That's what they're called.
It's like Funyuns to me. Bite-sized Funyuns.
Yeah, they're called bits.
I gotta concur with James. I'll try it too. I mean, it would taste like paprika. I mean, when you think about Texas, you think about brisket. So paprika is like seasoning for meat. So you probably would put in like brisket or sausages or something like that. So I mean, I like brisket. I like Texas barbecue. So it probably would taste like that. So I would say yeah.
All right, Dragon Viper.
Yeah, I'd try it. I wouldn't know if I'd like it, but at least it'd be worth a try.
All right, Crispy.
I would try it.
I might give it a try. Eating the whole bag, probably not going to happen, to be honest. That part's probably not going to happen. Doritos clam chowder.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm from the Bay Area. Our famous food is clam chowder. Of course. Yes.
Doritos clam chowder. That is another interesting one. Crispy, you're saying no?
No.
No, he's not gonna.
Not on a chip, no.
We need a clam chowder Pop-Tart.
That's
Oh.
right. All right. James, clam chowder Dorito.
I would try it. I really would, but I'd make sure to have some dip with it, to negate the fact that I'm eating just like seasoning of it. I want something. It helped too is just literally dipping it in clam chowder soup. I would do it with that.
Oh, absolutely. Clam chowder is freaking amazing. I would go for that in a heartbeat. And Dragon Viper saying no. I can already hear it by that voice. And Jean is leaving that face too, saying absolutely not. Like nope, she won't do it either. So Crispy and Dragon Viper, you guys are not the only ones that are saying no right now. Doritos gourmet fried chicken and green onion sauce.
Yeah. I would try it.
Fried chicken. Well, I mean, it's fried chicken. That sounds good. And green onion sauce. I mean, I'm not really a green onion sauce guy, but I mean, it's fried chicken, but it's got fried chicken. The flavor of fried chicken. I would have to do that.
Yeah.
And so Crispy, you're saying yes.
I mean,
James, you got a yes?
Yeah, I would because there's already sour cream and onion, so that kind of would remind me of that in a way. And yeah, chicken, I'd rather have grilled, but fried I could do as well. So yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Isaiah.
I would, because I love fried chicken. I mean green onion sauce. I've had like cold chicken in green onion sauce before, so it is not. I mean, it's good. So you combine that together. I mean, it sounds good. So yeah, I would try it.
All right, Dragon Viper.
Yeah, I would try it too. Add me to that list.
Add you to that list. Okay, we'll go to we'll go to our final one here that we'll mention, and the final one is Doritos Collisions Chicken Sizzler Zesty Salsa. So it's chicken sizzler and zesty salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a really good mix, to be honest. Like chicken, really good chicken, and tomato flavored spicy chips. I mean, yeah, I would try it.
James, it looked like you were going to say something.
Yeah, so I would try this, and to make me think I would like it was like, hey, the chicken sizzler would just remind me of that ramen powder you get that you put in your noodles. So you're just putting that with zesty salsa chips. I have no problem with that. I've ate chips with, ramen before, so it feels like just a concoction of both, and I feel fine with it.
Okay. And Isaiah, I believe you said yes.
Yep, I would definitely try it.
All right. Dragon Viper.
It might be a little spicy, but I would at least try it and then have like some milk or something near me. But yeah, I would at least take a bite of a chip and see how that goes.
Spicy? I don't think that would actually be spicy.
I mean, I'm not thinking spicy. I'm thinking like zesty and hot spices or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I would try it just a bite and go from there.
Okay. Why not, right? Why not? But to end this night on a good note, it's the way that we always have to do this, because we always like to hear, Isaiah's movie reviews.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I do.
Can I review the latest episode of Young Sheldon?
No.
So for this one, you are going to give me the movie review of The Godfather.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
The Godfather.
The Godfather.
You don't know The Godfather?
What? Give me
Isn't that a wait? The God. Wait, hold on. You're having me review biography documentaries? Why am I, dude? That's it, dude. I'll give you the review right now. The Godfather is a documentary of the life of Pat Riley, the famed executive of the Miami Heat, the Lakers, and the New York Knicks. That's why he's
but
the Godfather.
No.
Oh
You're
my
having
God,
to review biography documentaries. Come
Isaiah loses again.
That's not even close, man.
Isn't that's the Godfather, Pat Riley?
No.
Oh
Dude,
my God, dude.
The Godfather is a thriller.
Never mind.
Make you an offer you can't refuse. All that.
I was thinking that quote, but I'm like, is that accurate? I don't know.
Oh!
The Godfather.
Hey!
The Godfather was this black dragon, by the way.
No,
It's not like a black dragon on the cover.
no,
Isaiah loses again.
no.
Oh!
God, dude, you got that so far off. That is crazy.
You're breaking my balls here. Oh!
God, dude.
Hey!
Oh, man.
That is the worst movie review of The Godfather that I've ever heard.
I've been
Taking
working
the
on that
mattresses.
forever. Oh my
Oh,
God.
goodness.
I'm just glad Callan's not on to see this crap. Oh,
Isaiah loses again.
That was so bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was
can
terrible.
you give me a third? Can you give me a third try? Third time's the charm.
No.
Goodfellas.
Because we're at the time.
They're all just some friends, like the TV show Goodfellas.
So anyway, yeah, we're at that time. So you'll get another chance next week, but not this week. Anyway, Crispy, any final thoughts?
Thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. good show, and stay with Coast to Coast.
All right, James.
Oh, look out for Entertainment Hour tomorrow. We're gonna do a Women's History Month special edition. So anyone that wants to come on and just share your stories about women in entertainment. We'll gladly have you tomorrow. So
That
just
does
hit
not
us
mean-
up.
That does not mean you, Isaiah.
Definitely not.
No, Isaiah. No.
We will be misgendering everyone if he's on there.
Right? All
We
right.
don't need that.
I would share about Maya Miguel. That's my Women's History Month
All right.
movie.
So, all right, Isaiah, your final thoughts for the evening.
My final thoughts is, it was an impromptu, out of nowhere show, but it was a great show. Appreciate Gene and Tim Hendricks and Christy Wilson for tuning in. By the way, Tim, congrats to your Yukon Huskies. They're balling right now. But yeah, great show tonight. Can't wait to see what kind of topics we talk about next week. And the last thing I'll say is, guys, go watch Young Sheldon, baby, because
No.
that's the best TV show on the planet.
No.
Okay. And all right. And then Dragon Viper, final thoughts for you.
Yeah, I mean, thank you everybody for watching and commenting. Definitely was a last minute thing because I wasn't even expecting it. So, and I hope everybody has a good night.
Absolutely. So yes, we want to thank everybody for watching. We hope you have. So Tim saying, "What? I'm not a Yukon Huskies fan. I'm a Gators fan."
Duh.
Who's a Huskies fan then? Adam, you? Is that your
No.
college team?
No, my brother's a Huskies fan.
Never mind.
What are you talking about? Okay. Anyway,
I knew there was a Huskies fan.
we definitely want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next week for another episode of Kicking It. So y'all have a good night.